Om Gam Ganapatye Namaha. Kaliyugada Kalpataru. The Fifth Delight. Shri Raghavendra Gurusarvabhauma. Chapter 87. Blessings to Shivaji Maharaj. When Shri Guru Raghavendra Swami undertook his Digvijaya, that is spiritual conquest to Kolhapur, he received a grand welcome there. Thousands of disciples and religious followers welcomed the Guru with unprecedented reverence and arranged for a stay in a vast temple. The key figure behind this magnificent reception was Narsingha Hanumant Pant, a powerful political leader in Maharashtra and a devoted follower of the Guru. After the fall of Vijayanagar, the Bahmani Sultans grew powerful on one side, and on the other side, the Mughals of Delhi became their invasions. There was extreme oppression and cruelty inflicted upon Hindus, their culture, temples, and way of life. Life had become miserable for Hindus. At the time, it was the great Shivaji who sounded the clarion call of freedom and awakened the people to resist oppression. This valiant man, a natural admirer of Hindu dharma and culture, was born with bravery, valor, love for people, and an yearning for freedom blazing within him. What he needed was a spark to ignite that fire, and that spark came through Naropant Hanumante, a blessing to the Hindu people. It could be said that Tanjavur, then a shelter for Hindu sampradayas, had become a cultural link throughout India. It was Sahaji Bhonsle, Shivaji's father, who, with his vision, began preparing Shivaji to build a Hindu empire once again. Sahaji, with the counsel and support of Naropant Hanumante, a prominent Madhwa statesman, gained further political success and sent Naropant as a guide and advisor to Shivaji. Hanumante, a Madhwa Brahmin, was a man of exceptional learning, a master of political strategy, filled with courage, sharp intellect, and righteousness. It was he who kindled in Shivaji the flame of the freedom movement, supported him, and became instrumental in the re-establishment of a strong Hindu kingdom. Inspired by him and supported by trusted allies like Naropant Hanumante, Shivaji gathered a group of valiant youth and began resisting the invaders, building forts and expanding his dominion. His exploits introduced the Mughals and Bahmani Sultan to the bravery of Indian warriors. Shivaji's continuous victories made him a nightmare for the foreign invaders. Kolhapur was one of Shivaji's major center of operation, and it was there that Shri Raghavendra Guru arrived during this crucial time. Sri Guru began observing Chaturmasya, a 4-month holy vow in Kolhapur. Every day he visited Mahalakshmi temple, conducted discourses, worships, debates, and delivering teachings, which spiritually fulfilled thousands of devotees and disciples. Naropant Hanumante visited Sri Guru daily and offered his devotion. One evening, Naropant came and in private informed Sri Guru that Shivaji Maharaj had arrived in Kolhapur, requesting the Guru's darshan and blessings. Sri Guru agreed and was taken to the royal palace. At the palace gate, Jijabai, Sambhaji, and Shivaji's wife welcomed Sri Guru with reverence. Shivaji Maharaj, placing Sri Guru on a honored seat, prostrated before him. After exchanging pleasantries along with his ministers, Shivaji performed Pada Puja, that is worship of the feet of Sri Guru, offered gold, wealth, ornaments, and received blessings and sacred fruits and mantras from him. Later in private, after hearing from the ministers about Sri Guru's vast scholarship and divine greatness, Shivaji bowed and submitted. O Gurudeva, I feel blessed by your darshan and service. I humbly request your blessings for the freedom struggle I have undertaken to protect Hindu Dharma. Historical note from the Mythic Society Journal, October 1924. By the time the last traces of the Vijayanagar Empire was disappearing, Sahaji, by his conquest and with the help of his chief minister Naropant Hanumante, a Madhwa scholar, and strategist trained in the school of Kambar connected Tanjore with Maharashtra and with Bangalore in Mysore state. As Shivaji rose to prominence, Raghavendra Tirthu remained for a long time in Kolhapur, a center of Maharashtra's thought and influence. Sri Guru smiled and said, "O Dharmavira, hero of righteousness, we have long heard with joy of your noble efforts. It brings us great happiness to see you. Bharata is a sacred land of Sanatana Dharma and holy traditions, but today, due to the trampling of foreign invaders, the people have forgotten Dharma, God, truth, and sacrifice. Sri Krishna has declared, Yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham. Whenever there is a decline in righteousness and a rise in unrighteousness, I manifest myself. When the Lord does not descend personally, He grants power to His devotees and has them carry out the divine task. It is Sri Hari's own will that you protect the people and Dharma. Your commitment to this sacred mission is most commendable. Remember this always. Yato dharmaha tato jayaha. Where there is dharma, there is victory. Dharma eva hato hanti. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. He who destroys dharma is destroyed by it. He who protects dharma is protected by it. Keep this principle forever in your heart. The Supreme Lord will bless you with a continuous string of victories. Be fearless and march forward. Let the world know you as the protector of Hindu Dharma. We have prayed to Sri Moolarama for your everlasting victory and welfare. Our blessings are always with you. Sri Guru's powerful spiritual instructions ignited even greater righteousness fervor in Shivaji Maharaj. He bowed with reverence and said, Gurudeva, I am blessed. Please place your divine hand upon my head and bless me. Guru Raghavendra, with heartfelt affection, placed his hand on Shivaji's head, praying for his welfare and success. At that very moment, a strange divine energy surged through Shivaji's body, and his hair stood on end. Overwhelmed with the Guru's full grace, he became jubilant. He then took his sword, knelt before Sri Guru, and solemnly vowed, Gurudeva, I am blessed. Holding this sacred sword in my hand and in your divine presence, I swear that I will attain complete independence, build a Hindu kingdom, and dedicate my life to the protection of Hindu Dharma, temples, and people. With your blessings, I shall fulfill this. Sri Guru, with joy, raised his hand in blessing, that is Abhayhasta, and declared, Tatastu, so be it. As per royal protocol, Shivaji Maharaj, Jijabai, his wife, and son Sambhaji, and others offered respects and received blessings and sacred fruits from Sri Guru. Then, with reverence, they took leave of the Guru and returned to the palace. Sri Guru completed his Chaturmasya vow, offered worship to Sri Lakshmi Devi, had her darshan, and paid respects and returned to his mata. Then he honored prominent scholars, religious leaders, and his beloved disciple Naropant Hanumante, offering them blessings and sacred fruit, and then proceeded on his journey towards Nasik. It is known both from oral tradition and from the records of Shri Raghavendra Swami Mahat at Shahamal that Shivaji Maharaj received blessings from Shri Raghavendra Swami, honored him, and offered devotional service. Hari Om. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.